Whether you are a trader of any level, whether it's beginner or expert, or whether you trade in the New York Stock Exchange or you trade on the foreign exchange market, surely you know about the big news that came out last week, and that is the approval by the SEC of Bitcoin ETFs, which means, in a nutshell, that investors can now invest in Bitcoin on the New York Stock Exchange. Now we'll talk more about crypto later in this video, but in the meantime, let's get on with the regular weekly analysis. Hello everyone, this is Rick Ray from rickrayfx.com/profile. That's my website, which you see on the screen there. I always share with you where you can go to find out more information about Forex trading. So here we are again with the regular Sunday evening weekly analysis, which I always do every week, and that's to prepare traders for the upcoming week in the foreign exchange market. And as usual, I will look at the fundamental news, the high impact news items that we have coming out. And for that, as always, we go to our go-to website, forexfactory.com, and I will highlight the most important items that we need to be aware about. And then last week I shared some trade setups with you, and we will have a look at the profit and loss from those trade setups. And of course, I have some upcoming pending orders in place, and the reason I do this, the reason I share my trade setups with you, is to help you make profit in the foreign exchange market. So let's get started. Let's have a look at the forexfactory.com website. This is a screenshot from forexfactory.com. This is where we do the fundamental analysis. This is where we look to get prepared for all of the data that's going to be released. And as you see, Monday is a blank. And not only is there no high impact news, but you should be aware that Monday is a U.S. holiday. It's Martin Luther King Day, and so the New York Stock Exchange will be closed. So the volume will be low. There'll be very, very little activity, and I will not be trading during the U.S. Markets times on Monday. However, the London session will be as normal. Okay, the Asian Pacific session will be as normal, but the U.S. market session on Monday will be closed. And then we have some items on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Fairly busy week with the high impact news items, so be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times. As I always tell you, these times you see on the screen are Asian times. If you live in Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, these times apply to you. But if you live other places in the world, the U.S., South America, Middle East, or wherever, then you need to be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times. All right, let's have a look at the profit and loss that we got from the previous trade setups that I shared with you last week. And looking firstly at the Euro-US, I had a sell limit on that, and it just missed on Thursday by just a few pips. So the order did not open. The order did not execute. On Thursday, it got very, very close, and then it came down. Would have been a good profit, but that order did not open. On the odd US, I shared with you last week that the indicators, the analysis that I did on my day chart showed that to be neutral. So there is no trade on the odd US, and the same with the New Zealand US, the same with the pound US, neutral, all of those neutral, no trade. However, we had a really, really good trade with the UJ, the USD JPY. It has finally turned bullish again after a bit of a bearish run there for a while. The UJ is now bullish again, and I shared with you a buy limit, and that turned out to be a really good trade with a reward of 205 pips. It executed early in the week on Monday, went down just a little bit on Tuesday, and then on late Tuesday, then Wednesday and Thursday, escalated up and gave us 205 pips on the UJ. The pound New Zealand just missed that one by a few pips also. Okay, similar to the Euro US, the pound New Zealand buy limit did not execute, so there was no reward on that one. Now we'll have a look at the pending orders that I have in place. And I do this, as I said in the beginning of the video, to help you make profit. And remember, these are trades that I have in place. This is what my perspective on the Forex market is. This is my analysis, and I'm just sharing with you, hoping that this might help you a little bit with your trading. I'm not suggesting or recommending that you take the same trades. There are inherent risks involved in trading Forex. It's up to you to manage your own account. I recommend that if you take these trades, you trade small, be sure to use a stop loss and manage your trades accordingly. All right, the first one we look at is gold. All right, the XAU USD, I have a sell limit on gold. Now, on the last couple of days of last week, it looks like gold has turned bullish. All right, and gold is actually bullish on the 4-hour chart. The H4 chart, gold is bullish. However, on the D1 chart, the day chart, which I use for long-term analysis, gold is still bearish. All right, so I'm expecting gold to continue downwards. However, this is a slightly risky trade, so be careful. I have a sell limit at 2050. It closed at 2048. So if it just goes up a little bit, I'm expecting that pending order to execute. The sell trade, the short trade will execute, and then it should continue downwards. You see, it's bounced between the Fibonacci levels that I have there on the chart. It got up to 0.618, all right, and I'm expecting it to go back down maybe towards 2000, all right? But again, there are other factors going on in the world that we need to be concerned about, such as the geopolitical factors. If things should escalate in the Middle East, all right, then that could have an impact, an influence on the movement of gold. So with these factors in mind, this is a slightly risky trade. Gold could turn bullish next week, all right? So be careful, take a small trade, small lot size, and don't risk too much. Be sure to use the stop loss. But for my expectations, I have a sell limit on gold with the entry price at 2050. The Euro US is neutral, okay, and what that means is that on my day chart analysis, I don't have clear direction. It's not bullish, it's not bearish, it's in between, all right, it's neutral. And if I don't have clear direction on a trade, I don't take a pending order. I don't put anything in place. I wait and see how the market is going to unfold. And you can see on the chart here the last 5, 6, 7 trading days, the Euro US is in a very tight range. No clear direction. On the odd US, I have a sell limit. Right? You can see the bearish move starting already. Some range trading, sideways trading during last week, but previous to that it made a good bearish move down. So I have a sell limit on this with the entry price at 0.6720. With the New Zealand US, the same. I have a sell limit with the entry price at 0.6250. With the pound US, however, it is bullish. Easy to see on the chart, it's higher highs, higher lows. So with the pound US, I have a buy limit, all right, with the entry price at 1.2710. Then with the USD CAD, a buy limit, all right, as the US dollar continues to strengthen against the Canadian dollar, I have a buy limit with the entry price at 1.3380. And then with the UJ, yeah, let's see it continue that bullish move, okay? After that really good return that we had last week, I have a buy limit on the UJ with the entry price at 144.000. Buy limit on the UJ at 144. And then finally, 2 minor pairs, the pound New Zealand. I have a buy limit on that one. You can see it's bullish already for a good 7, 8, 9 trading days. I have the entry price at 2.0390. And the last trade that I'll share with you is the Euro CAD, a buy limit with the entry price at 1.4660. So that is a wrap up of our weekly analysis for this upcoming week starting on the 15th of January 2024, and I wish you all the best with your Forex trading for this week. Just remember that the U.S. market session will be closed on Monday, so it'll be a very quiet session, very little volume, very little activity, but the rest of the week will be as normal. And as I said to you in the beginning of this video, I would say a little bit more about crypto. All right, just to let you know, if you've been following me at all for very long, you know that I have more than 300 videos on this YouTube channel. And all of them are related to Forex trading, because I am a full-time Forex coach, trader, and fund manager. However, what you probably don't know is that I have been buying Bitcoin for the last couple of years, and on a DCA, dollar cost average basis, not looking at the price, just buying once a week, once every couple of weeks, and holding. And now we are getting into a what they call the crypto summer. All right, we've been through a long bearish period where crypto went down to around $16,000 for one Bitcoin, but now it's up at around 42, I believe it was yesterday. It got up to 49 last week. It's a great investment for the future, especially with the Bitcoin ETFs being approved by the SEC in the New York Stock Exchange. So it's a great investment for the future. If you want to know more about crypto, I don't trade crypto, okay? I don't trade, I don't buy and sell, I just buy and hold, all right, for the future. If you're looking to hold a great financial asset that is can be very lucrative, if you're willing to hold something for 3, 4, 5 years or longer, then there's a lot that you need to learn about that. All right, you first have to buy crypto on an exchange. Then you need to, once you have a certain amount that you want to protect, you need to self-custody that crypto. And you do that with a hardware wallet. I'll put the link for the hardware wallet that I use, the cold wallet, Tangem Wallet, below this video. If you buy the Tangem Wallet with that link, you'll get a 10% discount. But I will explain more about exchanges, about cold wallets, hot wallets, and more about buying and holding Bitcoin if you're interested. I'm going to start making a midweek video. All right, something I'm going to be new for 2024. I think we are getting a wider interest globally in crypto. And there will be a lot of people that want to start to get into crypto, whether it's investing, trading, buying and selling, or buying and holding. And there's a lot of things that you need to learn about crypto. It's a few hurdles that you need to jump over, a few loops that you need to jump through. All right, so I hope that the videos that I'll be making midweek will help you. If you're interested in that, or you have any comments or particular questions about crypto, just leave them in the comment section below this video, and I will get back to you. Okay, that's it for now. Have a great week. This is Rick Ray signing off.